In recent years, the incidence of sudden death is increasing, especially among young people. Which bad habits in life are prone to sudden death? 10 bad habits easily lead to sudden death. 1. Working pressure is too high. Mental stress is invisible and intangible, and cannot be relieved by drugs. Most young patients with cardiac infarction have been engaged in high-intensity and high-load work for a long time, with high mental stress which continuously increases catecholamine in blood, causing local vascular plaque rupture and thrombosis too. Sedentary sitting for a long time will slow down the metabolism of the human body, increase blood viscosity, slow blood circulation, and make it difficult for blood to return to the heart. These changes may induce thrombosis and increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases such as myocardial infarction and pulmonary embolism. 3. Exercise on smoggy days, coupled with vigorous physical exercise, can easily lead to insufficient blood supply to the heart and induce a heart attack. In particular, high-risk groups of cardiovascular diseases are best to exercise under the guidance of doctors in areas where the environment is relatively quiet and the air is relatively fresh. 4. Too much force when defecating. When pooping, sudden exertion will cause the blood pressure to rise rapidly, and the pressure on the heart will also increase sharply. In particular, people with diabetes, hypertension and heart disease should avoid sudden exertion during defecation to reduce the occurrence of accidents. 5. Too much salt or too much sugar intake will increase hypertension and at the same time will increase plasma cholesterol and promote the formation of atherosclerosis. 6. Depressed mood, lack of sleep for a long time. Bad mood and insomnia often coexist. Bad mood is the enemy of the heart. People with depression or anxiety usually have poor sleep quality without the rest of the heart. Blood pressure and heart rate will rise, which is very harmful to health. Therefore, staying up late, long-term lack of sleep, is also an accomplice of myocardial infarction. We should remember that good sleep is not only good sleep quality but also requires sufficient sleep time. 7. Smoking, including secondhand smoke, and drinking harmful components such as tar in the smoke can cause vasospasm, while carbon monoxide can also reduce the oxygen-carrying capacity of blood, resulting in myocardial hypoxia. Therefore, people who smoke for a long time have a much higher risk of myocardial infarction than ordinary people. Heavy drinking may increase heart rate, blood pressure and heart burden. For people who drink alcohol for a long time, alcohol will damage the heart muscle and develop heart failure over time. 8. Too much sex. Moderate and pleasant sex life can make people feel better, but indulgent sexual desire is also dangerous. When excited excessively, the cardiovascular system will suddenly contract and spasm, causing myocardial ischemia, thus inducing heart disease. 9. Overeating, not love sports. After people eat too much, the gastrointestinal tract needs a lot of blood to digest food, so the blood flowing into the heart and brain will be greatly reduced. Therefore, for people with insufficient blood supply, a full meal can easily induce myocardial infarction and cerebral infarction. If you eat too much for a long time and do not love sports, fat will accumulate more and more, easily form lipid plaques in blood vessels. If it happens to grow on cardiovascular and cerebrovascular vessels, it is very dangerous. 10. The risk of heart disease among drug users is also extremely high. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel.